Oh, it's freaking cold out there. Look how red my face is. Holy cow, I just chewed up some more leaves there, tubes, and whoo-wee, it got cold all of a sudden. Holy man. Hope we're not getting one of those quick flash freeze thingies, but holy frig. All I got is my little coat thing on here. It wasn't very warm, I'll tell you, but anyways, how's she going today? Well, we're doing pretty good here, except we're a little cold, but we're inside. We got the heater, where is it? Oh, there. Heater blasting. And, pardon me, I kind of owe you guys somewhat of a bit of an apology, I guess. I must have misunderstood how you meant for me to do this coulter thing here today. And for some reason, I was thinking of just, you know, welding this on like this, and then strapping this thing right around. Well, thinking about it after, I thinking you guys were meaning cutting this down here and down here, and then just fit her in like that, and then weld her in again. I think that would be a more better way to do it. But so then she would kind of sit somewhere in like that again, right? So we got a bit of cutting here to do, but it's not too bad. I just have to zip through here and then zip through here and then just grind her maybe a bit until I find her where she's going to fit the best there. And looks like there's a fair beefy bit of welding behind here, so we should be good for holding that in. But I don't know if I really need to run that other strapping piece around the front, because if I get her welded here really good and here really good, and then on the inside again, that's going to be pretty freaking strong. So, but anyways, I'm not too sure what I want to cut that with yet, but I know the plasma would do her quick, but I don't know. I'm thinking, I really don't like using this thing because it's a freaking pain in the, you know what, maybe we will plasma cut her, because I think it would just lick through that like nothing, eh? So yeah, so let's get her maybe over on the table. Oh frig, if we can find a spot. One sec, tubes. I guess I gotta clean a bit. Okay, we sort of got her scribed roughly where we're thinking here, and should have no problem cutting through this. I'm gonna have to do a lot of trimming after, I guess, just to get her to fit in there just right, but that's no problem. We can do her. So anyways, let's get you on the tripod here, and we'll get cutting this. Just like butter. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little bit of trimming here, and one side's just a bit taller than the other, so let's get at that. Should probably just give myself a little bit of a, I don't want to take a whole lot off, but somewhere right around in there maybe we'll start at. You can always take more off, but it's hard to put more on. Uh-oh, more on. Oh, need this dooweee, I guess. Now got to take a ground here. Okay, so I just ground a little spot off of there because, pardon my French, it wasn't getting a good ground through the rusty stuff, so should be good now. Well, she's coming pretty good. I don't know whether I want to take a whole lot more off. I don't know. I think if I get her welded along the side there real good and stuff here, and then the other side, and I don't know whether I'll get too much down the center, but I don't know, tubes. It's looking pretty good though. If she would focus, you could see a lot better. Come on. There we go. Holy. But I don't know, that's probably going to be fairly beefy. But I don't know whether I'll bother running the strap around or not. I might just try her like that. So it's pretty warm, but anyways, we have to get the welder down in here, and I'm going to bring her down the stairs here, but I usually use this hunk of stuff here, and then kind of helps with rolling her through, right? So give me 1 sec, and we'll get things situated around here, and we'll get this put away, and we'll get the welder brought down. So it looks to me like at one time this thing's been bent or hit or something, because something's not right here. This one here looks fairly straight, but then this one here, whoa, it's like it's twisted this way a bit, so you can see that's made this going to be off quite a bit here, but I guess I could do a fix like that and kind of, you know, change her that way, but I don't know. Oh, fell apart. Okay, tubes, so we're just carving in a few threads here for greaser fitting. I'm thinking that's probably a good idea to have one of them. Makes life a little bit easier. Probably almost there. Nope, not yet. A little bit by a little bit. And you're supposed to use cutting oil on this, but I haven't got any, so I'm just going to go easy at her, because sometimes you can break the dooweee off in there too, and then you're really screwed. Break the dooweee. Feels kind of crunchy there. Hope it's okay. Probably should have some kind of lube on it. I just don't really have anything. Oh, it feels tight too. That's weird. I didn't have the exact bit, I guess, for drilling her out the right size. That may be going to have to be all she's going to get. I don't want to break the thing off in there. Let me just run down this other thing here, maybe see if we're okay. Yeah, it was like a weird size too for this. This is a 1/8 size of one thing fitting I'm going to put in here, and they say to drill at 11/32 seconds. Well, I didn't seem to have one of those in my kit, so we didn't get her that size. But I guess I'll put in maybe one of these guys here. Hopefully that's gonna work. Point her up. not in very far, but she's good and snug anyways. I don't really want to wreck my tapping dooweee here, you know, so that's okay. She'll work. Anyways, let's go get her welded on here. Hi tubes, how's it going? So I just got back from lunch. Went for lunch, and just before then my dad showed up here for a visit and stuff, and he was wanting me to make him a post pounder for driving in like steel stakes and stuff, you know. Wha-bam, wha-bam, wha-bam. So I had all the stuff here, just didn't kind of sort of realize it, but we got a little bit more of a project after we get this one done. Not today, but maybe one of these days. But let me just show you the makings. So we got this hunk of tube left there from when I tried to make that drive shaft, and it's fairly thick walled stuff. And then I had this in one of my spare boxes out there, and it's like this much too big. It's really close. It's really close. So we're gonna mount that guy into there, and something like that, and that'll actually slip down in. So I just gotta grind off a fraction of a hair all the way around so she fits, and then we'll just weld all the way around real good. There's your post pounder. That should drive in some stakes, eh? That's pretty freaking solid. Pardon my French, that probably weighs 15-20 pounds right there, so that's another day, another job, but not right now. We got another one to work on right now. So I was speaking to him a bit about this too, and he doesn't really like the way that's kind of gone wonky like that, so he suggested that maybe I try to square it up a bit. You know, you can see there's where she should be. So he's thinking maybe trying to square it up like that, weld her on, tack her on, and then just give her, because if you don't have it straight, it'll go in kind of crooked when you're trying to cut, right? Which I don't know will make a huge difference, but it might wear out your plate a little bit faster on the one side because they'll be rubbing on the ground a bit harder. So we're gonna get her set up here. We're gonna try to do that and get her as straight as we can. So hold on a sec, tubes. We got to get organized here. Okay, so I got her tacked on here, just barely tacked, and I think that's looking pretty decent. Try to line her up. That's pretty good. So I guess we'll go at her. Give her full tilt, try her out. That's all we can do. But I'm not going to record any of that because I don't want to wreck my camera. That's right, did her before, don't want to do her again. So anyways, tubes, here we go. Okay, she's a wee bit smoky. We got the fan going, but I don't really think it's doing much. But anyways, I love this welder. Holy snapping! Just soldered that on like it wasn't even there. Not too bad. But got her on all sides there and stuff. Underneath, above, below, back this way, back that way. So I'm thinking we should be pretty freaking solid there, I think. And that thing right now is really hot. So not going to want to touch her right now for a wee bit, but shut all this down, I guess. Yeah, it's not fun welding with the doors closed. Holy. Definitely need some kind of exhausty fan, something going on here anyway. Maybe I'll see if I can open that window over there for a minute. Okay, so we're waiting for that to cool. I got to make kind of like a washery thing like this for the thing to sit upon. And I got lots of big washers, but the hole's too big, so I got one a little bit smaller here, but I just got to hog her out a bit with the tool here. This guy, I'm going to hog her out a bit and get her to that 1 1/4 to fit over the shaft, and then we'll give that a weld on where we're gonna want that thing to sit. So you're hearing a bit of the fan noise there. I actually put it up in the window right there to suck her right out the window. It's working not too bad, but I think a lot more is just blowing back in. So anyways, I hear the air compressor come on too, I'm sure. So you gotta hog this out a fair bit. tubes. Sweet. Okay, tubes, so that's kind of the idea of what we've been after all this time. It's looking pretty good. So we just got to give that a little spot weld on the top there. I guess that's pretty close. We'll maybe go down a wee bit. We got a little bit of room there. Right there, you know, I got to drill a hole yet in there for a pin. And probably just one of those snap ring things, probably a 1/4 inch hole or something. And we'll just spot weld that this dooweee onto here. But like I say, I might bring her up just a bit, you know, like it might come up just a hair. But geez, we're looking pretty decent there. It's been a lot of work here, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so that worked pretty good. We got her welded on and melted to my package of stuff. But she's good. Oh, it's not going to focus on that. But anyways, we're going to start drilling here. Figured I'd go a 1/4 inch. That should be lots to hold this on. Some spray stuff here. Tell I need it already. What's up, dudes? This fluid film stuff here works pretty good. I use it a fair bit. I'm going to get her square here. I like these, like, you know, smokes all off mostly, but it keeps your bit cooler, right? Fairly straight. A bit bigger one of these drill presses, but probably I get along pretty good with this guy. It's like 40 bucks at crappy tire on sale. It's not that bad. Not got much for balls. Like, this is okay, but you go up to like 1/2 inch, you can stall it out like no problem. Gotta be just about through. And it's just sort of cheaply made too, right? Like on the base of this thing, if you push hard enough, you can see it flex. So that's going to screw up your drill, that's for sure. If you push too hard. Hey, I made her. That should do her. Okay, tube, so let's get her assembled here. Now, I wonder if I've got, better not use that. I was going to use one of those snap ring clip thingies, but better not. Probably just going to use a 1/4 inch bolt and 1/4 inch bolt in like a lock nut. Everything's still really hot, so I don't really want to put a lock nut right on her yet, but get her together here anyhow. I think. Oh. I really don't want to touch anything yet because I know it's really hot still. Hang on, throw a glove on. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh. Okay. So, throw this, maybe. Probably really don't need a. Yeah, that should hold her. It's going to be a bit of play there, but I could almost put a washer on there. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Hold on, tubes. We got washers. We got lots of washers. Well, a little overkill, but should take up a bit of room. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Who drilled that hole? Holy. Absolutely not perfect. Oh, man. It's actually too wide. I'm going to have to find something else or whatever, because then, you know, the things like that, I can't get a nut on it, right? But, I don't know what to say. I guess I could cut a little V out of that, you know, just enough to hold a nut. Oh, I don't know. That'll take the play out of it, but yeah, we better figure something out here. We better figure something out. Well, actually, what I normally do with these is bend them, put them in, and then just go with them. So maybe that's what we'll do. Just because sometimes they'll fall out on you, and if you bend them, then they don't fall out. So, what I normally do is, if I can hold it right here, oh, still on your shot though. There he is. This is not going to maybe work the way I wanted it to, but kind of what I wanted it to do. Not sort of super really what I wanted it to do, but it's hard working here without a vise, I'll tell you. I have to have a vise in here. Okay. Hammer too. Boy, oh boy, this is a tough nut. There's the steam coming out now. Holy, how are we doing for heat wise here? A bit too hot to grease yet. We'll have to let her cool a bit more. Well, figured we might as well let her cool down. We'll get her maybe slapped back on the plow here. See if we can get her back to where we were looking to stab her before, you know. So hopefully this worked after all this. Anyways, here we go. We got it somewhat situated here. Okay, now where's she gonna sit? It's gotta be up a bit higher, I guess. I'm gonna have to tighten this up a wee bit here first. Under it just to hold it. That's about a little more than 2 inches, but pretty close. It's back a bit too far, but we can change that. Just like that, eh? Oh, that works really good. Oh, lost my dooweee. Oh. Gonna snug this up a bit here. Probably about there somewhere. I think that one's bent too, though. I don't really want to go ahead anymore, but right about there is perfect. Got it too low though. Of course, this might all change when we start to use it. Might need to be readjusted and stuff. Again. I don't know, I'm getting close to the back of the tractor here now too, so like somewhere about there maybe. I'm gonna hammer it on there and see how it looks. I think that should be in a bit closer to the plow, kind of like sort of what that one is. Although with this side it's not so important because the other plow is going to flip that over, but you're not going to have a very wide cut there then. Probably gotta, I don't want to put it ahead anymore, but we're just a bit hair long, I think. Hair long on the dooweee there, so I mean I could get longer bolts I guess and put a couple of washers for spacers in there. That would bring her in a bit, but I don't know. We'll try to readjust it here maybe. Well, I think that's a little better. That's probably all I'm going to get. That's probably all we're going to get even. That one's a little bit closer, but that's okay. This one, yeah, we're not too bad there. You know, I could go forward with it too to shrink it in, but then I would risk hitting the tractor. We're almost up to where I want to cut this hunk off of here. Which is another thing. I don't know, is the plasma cutter going to cut through that stuff? It's got to be like an inch thick. Holy. But anyways, she's on. I think we're a bit low there too, but that's okay. We'll try her. Gotta try it first, you know. But hopefully that's good. I should have made that bend just a little bit closer. Oh, pardon me, in there, but not too bad, I don't think. So looks a little bit more industrial on that piece of junk there, doesn't it? Holy, how cool is it now? Oh, still pretty warm. Still pretty warm. I want to give her some grease and make sure it's going to work that way too. grease her up and stuff, you know. So anyways, I guess while we're waiting for that to cool off, we can get the plasma out and see if we can zip through that. Oh, I don't know. That's gonna be pretty thick. Okay, tubes, so we're way out in the driveway. Like way out, I'll show you in a sec. And we're gonna see if we can get through this. I don't know, that's pretty thick. Pretty thick. We got it cranked. Okay, let's see how far out we were. Told you, long way out. Well, let's have a look, you see how we did. Not too bad for something that's not supposed to cut that stuff that thick, eh? Holy. That's right in the bolt hole there too, but that's okay. We chopped a fair hunk off, and I bet you it's warm. Yeah! Let's see how warm it is too. Not as warm as I thought it would be. Whoop. Oh well, waste of gum. But anyways, that doesn't look too bad. Kind of not really factory looking, but frig sakes, focus. There. Not too bad. Not factory looking, but you know, you grind her down a bit, but I don't think I'm going to bother. Just leave her. What the heck? Looks good from this side, but I don't know, from this side, I don't even think anybody would know. Oh man, I'm not liking the focus on this tubes. Thought the Sony was bad. But anyways, she's looking pretty good. Now we just got to do a test on her, try her out, but I don't know when that's going to be. Well, that's what I mean. Like, it's been so wet, so rainy and crappy. It would just like plowing mud. It would just be useless. You'd end up slipping, sliding with the tractor and have no gription or nothing, you know. So another thing we're gonna have to wait for, which sucks, but I'd really like to get her done before winter time comes, you know. But if we get some sunnier days, we might be all right, you know. But should actually head back and show you the area I'm sort of thinking. Let's have a look. Okay, so there's the topsoil pile. Way up over there's the garage. Okay, so we walked up the top of the hill here. Topsoil pile. So I just walked through here. Uh-oh. And get ourselves into the air field here. Been in here a few times with you, I think, but a couple of Jeep rides. but not wanting to clear this whole field out, you know, just a coordinate. I'm thinking, you know, maybe have the field, probably have to go in past the tree lines a bit, about here maybe, get all this plowed in, right up to the corner, and then out maybe to where that green tree is right there. Do like a square right there, you know, so it's not too huge. But she's not small, mind you, other than that, but looks like I got a couple of these little shrub thingies that I should be in here yoinking out, but now there's two. 1, 2, maybe that guy there, 3, probably just plow him under. And you know, we'll maybe even take that guy out too. There's a shrubby thing there. So we'll do like the square and then turn and go down in towards the trees there. So let's see how moist this is. Oh, she's pretty mucky, tubes. I don't know about that. She needs to dry up a bit. Dry up. But yeah, get her down into there. That'll give us quite a bit of playing area for growing some pumpkins and stuff. You know, just to see how they're going to do back here. Hasn't been farmed for a long time, so probably wouldn't be too bad, you know, but we'll have to get this stuff turned over though. And I got my dad, asked him about a disc when he was here, and he's looking into it for me. And hopefully he can come up with something. He's amazing getting stuff like that, so we'll see what happens. But I'd like to get her plowed before winter here, and get her all disked and stuff in the spring and stuff, you know. Get her going then, and wait for the weather to turn, I guess, ready to plant and get some pumpkins in. So should be pretty good. But I don't know what the soil there is like, but you know, she may not grow at all. It might grow like crazy, you never know. So anyways, that field over there, planned on building a bunch of my gums just turned. I'll show you that in a sec. Bazooka Joe, don't buy it. Anyways, he plans for houses over there in the next 10 or 12 years, whatever, so that's gonna suck. But anyways, this Bazooka Joe gum, it's cooling down now, but it goes weird. See, it's like breaking down, breaking apart. It's weird. You'd be chewing it, it's fine. About 2 hours, maybe, after chewing it. No flavor left in it, of course, you know, but you just forget to get rid of it. I do anyways. And all of a sudden, you're chewing along, and it turns to like mashed potatoes. It's weird. It's freaking actually pretty gross, because all of a sudden it's just like in your mouth, and it's like, oh, got little bits everywhere. I guess the gum based or gum gar stuff or whatever, and it's like rubber or something, and then all of a sudden it just disintegrates. So I don't know, maybe it's biodegradable bio something gum. But anyways, tubes, once again, we're waiting for a dry day to try her. I don't know, might just have to go do her, try her that way. Put some dirt in the front bucket on the loader. The rear tires are loaded on that, which really helps. But we'll put a bucket of dirt in the front and just lock the 4x4 in and give her. See what that'll do for us. So anyways, by the looks of things, I'm almost out of battery. I did order some new ones for this camera, so hopefully they're here soon. Bigger ones. But anyways, tubes, that is it again for today. So you guys have a good one and stuff. Still don't know what I drove over here with the Jeep. Flat as a pancake though. There's got to be something in this track here, or I don't know, tubes. I don't know. This was a bunch of fill that come in here, so the only thing is this rock there, but I don't know. Something else to do, eh? Fix tires. The front one's almost gone too now, so holy, we're not having very good luck with these friggin' tires. But anyways, have a good day, tubes, and we'll talk to you later.